Hello, I'm Keith Davis, a British grassland grazing mentor.
Hello, and I'm Kenton Bennett, a strategic farm for AHDB.
Today we've had a rotational grazing meeting at Perry Farm to discuss helping Kenton move to making more use of better and better use of grazing.
And Keith's been a great help in hopefully help me plan better infrastructure of tracks in paddock sizes and placement of water troughs and access points to enable us to do this.
During the meeting, we actually we made this is a few notes of the plan that we made, because the discussion took us through what Kenton needed for making the farm work and getting more from grazing. The first thing was the most obvious thing is he was going to need more tracks to get to the paddocks. I don't know what Kenton really thought about that.
We were all up for that. We already got things in places got things in motion ready to do that.
Then discussion took us on down to water, how he was going to get water to the fields, where the tanks were going to have to be placed. There was quite a lot of discussion on that, on water tanks and electric fences and positioning of those. Then also, because Kenton at the moment is slightly understocked because of issues with TB, it was also there was a big discussion on how we were going to prepare a grazing wedge to take him into next year. He's in need of just getting his grazing wedge set up ready for the spring. As he's an autumn calver, it's important that he actually gets grazing very early on in the year, as early as he can. But he's on heavy clay, it's quite it would be a challenge, but I think he's up for doing that.
Yeah, no, totally. Just hopefully we'll get enough tracks in soon enough to do that, enable us. If we don't, we've got some tracks in already which we can utilise early on.
Yeah, and as a grazing mentor, I'm fully expecting to be back down here probably in the next month and have another visit with Kenton and just finalise the final plans to see him through to the spring.